speaking of red wine,
Okay.
we'll go to the main course of tonight.
All right.
So this is also another 16-year-old, and for those of you out there might recognize it as our boy Ron Swanson's drink of choice.
Oh, yippee.
So this is Lagavulin 16,
Okay.
and it is an Islay Scotch.
Islay.
Yes,
All right. And that's the region.
that is the region. So it's an
Okay.
island off.
Islay.
Yep, off of Scotland. Yeah, Scotland.
Wait, when he finally gets to the island in that one scene, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Is that actually the place, or
Yes.
was that a? Oh,
Yeah, they actually
filmed it there?
Yeah, they actually went and filmed it, and so much so he did such a good job as promoting their stuff. There is a special Lagavulin, I think it's a 12-year-old, which is the Nick Offerman edition
Yeah,
for his
I think
work
we've
as Ron
seen
Swanson.
that once.
We've
Yes.
seen it. I thought about getting it, but I had to go the traditional route. Like,
Okay. Yes.
So
Okay.
so
what can I expect with this?
So Islays are known for their heavy smoke and peat flavors.
Okay.
So that is what makes them stand out. So you've
Right.
got people, so really with scotches, from what I can tell and reading and things like that, they kind of,
Whoa.
they split into two camps, which is you either like the heavy peated stuff
Mhm.
or you like this one, which is more the sweet stuff. So there's some sweets
Okay.
and there's some heavy peated. So you got Lagavulin, you've got Ardbeg, and then there's one other L1. I forget what it's called off the top of my head. But
It might come to you. Yeah.
the three big smoky peated ones.
Okay. Well, this smells like a campfire.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. There's a lot.
You don't even have to stick your nose inside. It's just wafting out
Yeah.
already. Campfire. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and all the stuff I've ever had with bourbon or anything like that, you never have that intense.
That much smoke. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't even say, I'm not even talking the smoke, like just no flavored note that's ever that intense. Like
Okay.
there is, so like with the bourbon, and even with this scotch and other things, you can get a couple notes in
Mhm.
there. You can kind of pick things out behind it. And maybe it's just because we're not used to a smoked scotch or smoked anything.
Yeah.
I don't pick anything out except for the smoke.
Right. Yes. That is up front the only thing I can smell.
Yeah.
Woo. I mean, not only is it campfire, but it's like you took the fanciest of your wood and threw logs on the fire.
Yeah.
This is not just twigs that you found out back. This is a special tree that you chopped down and then you burned it.
And I will say it mellows out the more you smell it and get used to
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
At first, it's just like, whoa, what is going on? And it's almost like it turns you off a little bit.
Mhm.
But just like when you're at a campfire and you're sitting there for a while, like it starts
yeah.
to
You
become
get used to it.
nice, and you do slowly. Again, I'm only getting smoke, but I'm starting to pick other notes in the
Okay,
smoke
right.
out.
I don't know. I'm starting to get a little leather maybe on the nose.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm just getting depth to the smoke. Like I haven't got past the smoke, but there's more than just the original.
Should we taste it or should we just keep smelling it?
I'm going for it.
Okay.
That is not what I expected at all.
It's very earthy.
It's earthy. There's a sweetness to it that I was not expecting at all. And then your finish, which
Mhm.
usually is like spicy with bourbons and things like that, the smoke comes back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like now that
Well-
I've sipped it, like as I breathe in, I even get smoke.
Yeah, but so when I say earthiness, I mean kind of that mossy, mushroomy, I don't know, like that kind of forest
Yes.
flavor.
Yeah, I would say this would be one that if you close your eyes and just sip it and just like think about it, like you could lose yourself and be like, I'm in a forest.
Mm-hmm.
Like all your senses and smells and everything like that are definitely forest, and maybe that's the peat moss or the peat that we're
Peat,
getting
yes, that makes
and
sense.
everything like that. I'll say it's one of those. Like initially, I was very hesitant, but as I sip it more and more,
Mm-hmm.
like it grows on you a little bit. I don't know if I'll ever be like, I want to drink in
Yeah.
Islay.
Oh,
Like, yeah, I'm gonna
yeah.
choose that because I'm more of with all my bourbon drinking everything like that. I like sweet stuff, uh, but I could
Mm-hmm.
go to it every now and then.
I feel like this is just meant to be paired with food.
Yeah,
Of course, I keep mentioning all these like food notes, but like I just, the Ron Swanson side, like it needs to be drank with a really good steak.
I bet that would be great, especially like a truly grilled steak or something like
Yeah.
that. So you
Yeah.
get some of the grill notes from the steak, and you have a little
Mm-hmm.
bit on the scotch too.
Yes. You need, yeah. And I feel like this, like playing off of the flavors with the food, I think would be really good.
Hmm.
So similar to what you would get with like a cocktail where ingredients you add are going to highlight the flavors that are in your
Yeah,
spirit. Like the food that you eat, I think would bring out the flavors in this, similar to wine. Again, we're going back to the wine comparison.
yeah,
But, you're not going to drink this like you're going to drink a wine.
true.
I mean, you can kind of go a little slower with it, enjoy it, because you would need to. There's a lot going on. I feel like I'm breathing out smoke right
Yeah,
now.
that's all I get anymore is
Like,
just smoke.
it's just all that's on my mouth right now. Um, so it's again very different, very unique. I have mixed emotions about it. I'm
Yeah,
not sure I would grab it to drink again,
yeah,
um, unless it was with food, maybe to just like experiment having this with food and
hmm,
play off of those flavors. We need to grill a steak, so maybe we get out and do a little pour,
yeah.
have with our steak instead of doing red wine. I have this instead.
All right, I like it.
Okay.
We'll definitely try it. So this is an experiment. I think it
Okay.
went pretty well. So maybe we'll
Hmm.
do another one few months down the road. Who
We
knows?
can give it some time.
Yeah,
All right.
because I'm still gonna buy bourbon. It's January, which means the new Elijah Craig Barrel Proof should be coming out here in a couple, maybe a month or so, and those are my favorite. Um, but thanks for watching. It's always a new adventure, and yeah, we will see you next time.
See ya.